Hi, this is David Wright. You're watching Press Pass.
Hi, welcome to Press Pass TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Michael Artsis, joined by Francesca Iacovangelo, one of our wonderful reporters. We're here at Shea Stadium where the New York Mets play baseball as the players take warm-ups getting ready for the game.
That's right, Michael. We got to find out firsthand what it's like to take batting practice with the guys who do it every single day. So check it out.
Hi, my name is Guy Conti, and I'm the bullpen coach. I'm also in charge of pitchers bunting and batting practice. And we're out here early to get our pitchers bunting and batting, and then we do it every chance we can at home.
Get up there, start swinging, you see more pitches, and try to get a little more comfortable up there and try to help you out any way you can.
They're gonna bunt off of a machine, and I simulate 88 to 91 miles an hour on the machine. Then we'll take the machine away after about 25 minutes, and they'll hit off of the live arm. Pedro Martinez hadn't had a bat in his hand for 8 years until he came to New York, and we had to reintroduce him to the ability to see a pitch off the mound and bunt and bat. You get it all the time. American League pitchers don't hit. Well, our pitchers hit as much as we can so that they're not liabilities in there. They handle the bat.
I think, the first round or two, we just try to put the ball in play, and after that it kind of turns into a home run derby. We try to see who can hit the most out, and it's not very successful.
I use Castro, but it's a big one and heavy.
Now I want to hit the one home run for good balance, for balance.
I think Sosa probably has the most pop of any of the pitchers. He's got a lot of power, and he hits it out pretty good.
Gosh, I'm gonna have to go with Tom Glavine. He handles the bat the best, that's for sure.
You throw anything up there with any type of movement or slower, I got no shot.
And the guy needs Tom Glavine because he's a veteran guy. He just make contacts. He has a bit more hits than everyone. But in the practice, like Sosa, he has power, and he's the guy he can hit the homer.
It's more fun than I think it's supposed to be, but we come out here, we work on our sacrifice bunts. I think I just get thrown in it because I'm young and I always wanted to just take BP, but the starters come out, they get their sacrifices in, they just work on making contact with the ball, so we go up there and try to be productive and not just an out.
When we don't pitch, we feel like just enjoy it because we're trying to be a hitter and we're trying to hit a home run, so we just enjoy it and just have fun.
When the pitchers are done taking batting practice, they head to the field and shag balls for the players who come up next. The players will also work on their fielding.
Hello, my name is Sandy Alomar Jr. And when I come to batting practice, what I try to do is prepare myself for situations in a baseball game, like hit the ball the other way, driving it around from third base with nobody out. Less than 2 out, move the guy over from second base, less than 2 outs, bunts. Do all the situational baseball that you can present yourself, and just practice them in batting practice.
The better you hit the batting practice, the more successful you're gonna be in the game. So you have to be real serious about batting practice because it's really important for us.
Yeah, we'll have different rounds. One round maybe there'll be a hit and run, try to get a guy over from second base, get a guy in from third base, and maybe hit some balls the other way. And there's different drills we do, and we're always trying to prepare for the game.
Sometimes, if I feel like I'm lazy, I use a heavier bat in batting practice. That way, I can let my hands loose, my arm loose, but the only problem with that is that you can fall into the swing pattern kind of change a little bit because a heavier bat takes longer to go through the zone. And if you're going to use a lighter bat, it can change your swinging style a little bit.
Mostly just warm up. I try to go the other way a lot. That's kind of my bread and butter. So, just try to see some pitches and try to work my hands and keep them inside the ball.
We work our infielders and we try to simulate what they're going to see during the game. Okay, balls to the right, balls to the left, balls that they got to come in and get, balls right at them. So we're trying to get the same spin on the ball. We're trying to get the different angles for the infielders.
I just like to start working my hands. There's so much hands that at third base you have to have soft hands. So I'm just trying to read the hops and get loose.
They're just working on the fundamentals of fielding a ball, seeing where the ball is, and cutting the angles.
It just helped me a lot because it prepared me to be ready for somebody hit a ground ball to me in the games. I catch it like 30, 40 ground ball doing batting practice. It's made me feel loose for the game. When somebody hit the ball to me, I'm going to be ready and prepared for that.
For me, I take some ground balls in the outfield, try to get some good reads off guys who are hitting, reads off the balls off the bat, and then I go in and take batting practice. And
working on footwork, working on reading ground balls, reading bounces, how to attack them, and working on glove positioning, and partly, just to get loose, get the legs loose, and get them ready for the game.
Ricky, what are you working on with Reyes out at second base?
I base him on working on his lead, seeing where he's at out on the base pad, trying to make him comfortable at second base. And the biggest thing is trying to concentrate on the pitcher, what the pitcher's doing for us delivering the ball to the plate, and not worry about the infielder. Give me a little time to work with MVP because they're hitting the ball and something. But a lot of time, 2 or 3 days out of the week, we try to come out a little early, but we can have a little time by ourselves just to try to go over a little thing, just to keep him reminded.
We hope you enjoyed that story from Shea Stadium, and if you want to see more stories just like it, check out our website at www.presspasstv.com.
Or you can go to our YouTube page at youtube.com/PressPass. We update often, so check back frequently. For everyone here at Press Pass, including Franceschi Agavangelo, I'm Michael Artsis. Thanks for watching. Be terrific.